I think we are all feeling the heat, but it's not so much the heat, it's the mugginess that is really draining everyone.
It's incredibly tropical, and that's not going anywhere. It's the combination of the hot temperatures, which could be near record highs tomorrow, and the humidity, which is tropical dew points, that's going to push that heat index. I saw some areas that topped 110 today.
You brought up something interesting during the 6-2. You said there's this cap over the atmosphere that isn't allowing us to get any of those cool-off moments.
No cool-off moments, no storm activity till at least Thursday night and Friday at the earliest. We've got a lid on the atmosphere that's going to prevent any of that storm activity for at least the next couple of days. Let's look at our weather impact alert days. They are still firmly in place the rest of this week. That is going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Heat index is going to spike the next couple of days 100 to 110. And I saw today there were many areas that were right around 110. That is an exceptionally dangerous heat index value, especially for this area, even this time of the year. And I know it's summer season. It does get hot, but the duration intensity of this heat wave, it is something else to be dealt with. Mostly sunny skies, weekend storm chances, and they're going to increase Friday and into Saturday. So I do want to give you a look towards your 4th of July holiday. Get you early in case you have the extended holiday weekend. Friday, it is going to still be a hot and humid day, mid-90s. Storm chances will return Friday. They increase Friday evening into Saturday, so may have some impacts to 3rd and 4th of July celebrations. And even to round out the weekend on Sunday, some more heat, upper 80s, but not quite as stifling with the heat and humidity by the end of the weekend. We did reach the mid-90s today, 96 officially going to the books for Toledo. It was a very hot day with the heat index that climbed over 105. Even at this point, though, it's 11:15, and we're still looking at heat index values 91 in Bowling Green and over toward Defiance, 89 in Wauseon, and 94 degrees. How about that just before midnight in Tiffin and Fremont? It is exceptionally hot. That is why we have excessive heat or extreme heat warnings in effect from the St. Louis area all the way across the Great Lakes region and off the eastern seaboard. It shows this is affecting millions of Americans, not just us here locally. A very sultry evening across the Toledo skyline, 80 degrees, calm winds, not even a breeze to stir things up with the heat and humidity. Even with the winds kicking up today, it didn't do much to keep you any bit cooler. Weather impact alert days this week. It is the intense heat wave with the area of high pressure. That's what's putting the lid on the atmosphere, not allowing any storms to be developing across our area. Where storms are developing, northern tier of the Great Lakes, where the jet stream is a bit more active. So we stay hot and dry Wednesday, Thursday. It'll be Thursday night into Friday. That's our next storm chance that will make its way back into the area. But till then, it is going to be sizzling with the heat index. Highs tomorrow will reach toward and exceed the upper 90s with the heat index 105 or hotter, and we'll rinse and we'll repeat again on Thursday, right back toward 105 to 110 for the heat index Thursday. Very warm and muggy tonight, 76 the overnight low. You don't get any relief from the heat and humidity. Hot weather continues all day tomorrow, mid to upper 90s with that UV index a stifling 10. So make sure if you're out there at the splash pads and pools, bring the sunscreen along, or out there boating. Lake water temperature is 73 degrees. So that is a little bit cooler. That may be your only area where you could seek a little bit of a cooler feel. Highs in the upper 90s Wednesday, Thursday. That could be right around record highs. Mid 90s for Friday. Storm chances do increase Friday and into the weekend for Saturday and may continue on and off into Sunday. We do break the heat wave down by the end of the weekend and early next week with highs that will return back toward average in the upper 80s.